know, this was totally unplanned. I didn't even announce it in the group. Ah! I'm just gonna get things going. Well, it's just gonna be one of those random lives. If you're watching this back, hello! Welcome to my channel. I really wanted to unbox some Happy Mail, so I decided to just do this very spontaneous, like. Let me just take a look at my phone. Make sure things are silenced. It's like 11 o'clock at night, even in the East Coast. Hi, Vegan Crafter! Hello! I'm being spontaneous. I'm also spontaneously drinking some wine, so come hang out with me. I'm gonna drink wine. I'm gonna open Happy Mail, which I really needed today. A happy distraction. So I thought I would hang out, drink my milk bottle of wine. Say hello to people. Hello if you're just joining. I have Happy Mail. Hello. Hi Tammy. I might be being really quiet because I'm a little out of sorts, but milk bottle of wine, my precious. I like drinking wine and unboxing witchy subscription boxes. You guys need to tell Peggy I need another one. I got my eyes on a crystal one I want. Tell her she needs to green light that crap right now. Her adult sippy cup for booze. I like it. I like it. I like it. I have my February box, and I always like doing these on my channel because I think it's really fun, and it came in today, which was marvelous timing because I am having a week. But hello, hello, hello. Okay, I'm gonna just make sure that all of my things are quieted down. And does anybody in the room right now get the Witch's Moon? I'm just curious. I don't know what's in this month. I know that the theme is ocean. Hi, Molly. No worries. I'm hanging out. I'm drinking wine. I'm gonna open Happy Mail. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Melanie. Yes, you are right. Dealing with the past sucks. Hi, Dustin. Yeah, I know. When this came in, so not everybody knows, but so my dad died this week, and it sounds really dramatic, and it is, and I don't want to minimize it, but it's been a week, and we've been out of touch for like a long time, and it's still tough and unexpected and all that stuff. So I'm processing, but I'm down for some distraction-y goodness. So I was like, I really want to open my Happy Mail, and I like to do it on my channel. So I was like, well, I don't want to put it off, and also, it's like it makes me happy. So like, I feel like this is a good day to open some Happy Mail. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I told Peggy, I was like, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna open my Witch's Moon. Also, it takes forever to get to me. I'm in Canada, and I feel like it just takes a long time. Like, I get billed for next month's before I receive the current month. Sounds like I'm saying Happy Meal? I like Happy Meals also, but I also like Happy Mail. When I get a Happy Meal, I get chicken nuggets, and I think you can now get, like, you just like the toy. That's true, and sometimes I buy just the toy, as Peggy well knows. And then if it's a really a particularly cute toy, then sometimes she ends up taking me to 7 McDonald's in a row so that I can get all of the cute toys. But this thing, you guys, smells like coconut. It smells a little bit like coconut. Salt baths. Do you have ritual around them, or do you just enjoy the bath? I was looking into ritual baths. I have two kinds of baths. I have the I'm just going to unwind kind of bath, and then I totally have ritual baths. And for me, ritual baths are, I set an intention for what I want to focus on. I usually light candles and turn off the overhead lights. I will often bring incense in with me, but I usually bring stick incense because anything else gets too smoky in the bathroom. And I will use special blended salts. So I do that with my Witch's Moon ritual bath salts. I always use those in a ritual bath. I like to do that on full moons. I like to do that at the Sabbats. And I will sometimes add, or you can make your own. You can use dried herbs, crystals. Last month's ritual bath, I used the in bulk sacred salt that came in my Witch's Moon box. and I also added some chunks of raw citrine. And what I do is I put the salt herb mix into a organza bag, because I usually get those in different, like a lot of times stuff that I get in the mail I'm in an organza bag, and you guys know I love my Peggy bags. So I will dump the salt mixture into an organza bag. My nose is so itchy already. I will dump that into an organza bag, and then I'll put that in the bath, and then the salt dissolves, but the crystals and the herbs and stuff stay in the bag. And then I just hang it to dry, and once it's dry, I can either grind up or burn what's left of the herbs. Hi, Marge! That was the Hello Kitty toy adventure, Peggy says. Yeah, we definitely did that once. And also there was like a national, I feel like it was like National Geographic animal toy adventure we went on once. Ritual showers because baths give me panic attacks. Yeah, ritual showers are lovely too, and there's a couple ways you can do that. You probably know, Vegan Crafter, but you can sprinkle your sacred salts on the floor of the tub and they will dissolve in the water. You can also hang them if you've got a shower head that will let you hang them so that the water runs through them and then you get some of the herby goodness on you. You can do it that way too. Yeah, I think I love connecting through water. I am deeply deeply connected to water, which was why I was so excited when I found out that this Witch's Moon theme was going to be, I think, the Sacred Sea or the Powerful Sea or something. It's very synchronistic for me right now for a whole lot of reasons. It took me the longest time to figure out you have tarot bags on the wall. I thought they were tassels. So many tarot bags! And each one is unique. And Peggy makes them all, and I love them. And as soon as this, it's kind of a brainchild that was sort of started by Peggy, because I had like a bunch of like makeup and girly stuff that was always taking over the bathroom counters, and Peggy was like, well, if I put up these little thin wall shelves, then you can put up your makeup onto wall shelves. Yeah, you're not late. I haven't started opening anything. And so she kind of got me in the habit of using the walls for storage. So it was kind of her idea. Yeah, that's a good idea, Peggy, about the foot soak too, like a ritual foot soak, or you can also, yeah, some people do facial steam, so they'll put all the herbs in a really, really hot bowl of water, and they'll lean over that hot bowl of water, and they'll steam their face with the herbs. That can be really another nice thing to do. But yeah, anyways, so because Peggy got me in like the habit of using walls for storage, I realized that with her Peggy bags, I could hang my decks. And so this is a really inexpensive system. These bar things are like $3 at my local IKEA in Canadian funds, which means it's like probably $2 in the States or something. I don't know. And then the little hooks that are on the bar are movable, so I can put however many I want on each bar. And the hooks are $5 for $1 or $5 for $1.99. So this whole system, each time I buy a new one, obviously I have like 6 now. Each time I buy a new one, it is like $5-ish altogether to get like 2 packs of hooks or 3 packs of hooks. So I guess like $6. And yes, absolutely, Tammy, please hit me with topic suggestions. are you thinking like for Self-Worth Saturday or just like a general topic idea? Yeah, they're very low profile racks. Yeah, hit me with your topic ideas for sure. I'm going to sip wine and we're going to open this box here in a minute because I'm excited and I love surprises. Yeah, it's so cheap. And look how much storage space that I save. Plus it looks pretty and everything's close to hand. Melanie says, so I'm sending my sister a tarot deck to make room for a new deck. It's the Ellis deck. It should be here in a couple of weeks. Do any of you ladies have it? Do you love it? I don't have it. I feel like I want to look it up because I feel like I've heard of it, but I'm not sure. Oh, thank you, Marge. It's so good to have you here. Oh, you want me to, a topic on ritual baths? Yeah, totally. Hi, Raquel. I love my Hero's Journey Oracle, and I was so bummed because when I did my weekly deck review video, I lost the second half and had to refilm it. And the first time I filmed it, I was like, I won this in a giveaway at Raquel's channel. And I think the second time when I refilmed it, I totally spaced. But I am loving it. I'm using it this week. It's so good. It's so good. Yeah, so I won that. For those of you that don't know, I won that in a giveaway that Raquel had, Barefoot Taurus had on her channel. It is so good. I'm so excited that I have it. Yay. I'm going to drink more wine. I think my sister went out to a movie tonight, which is good. So she's getting some good distractions and fun things too. So she's going to a movie. I'm opening a fun witchy box. I feel like it's good. I'm still sort of thinking through what Self-Worth Saturday will look like this weekend. But we'll do something. I just haven't decided what it's going to look like. But we'll definitely do something at the usual time. I did! It was so exciting. And I don't win anything. Like, I feel like I'm not very lucky at all. So that was really fun. Yeah, I love it. I love it. And it was just, yeah. And she did like 4 or 5. I was so impressed. I think, Raquel, you had like 4 prizes, I feel like, for your giveaway. There was like a first, second, third, and fourth. I'm pretty sure there was like 4 prizes, and they were all amazing. Amazing. Also, I can't stop sniffing this box, which probably sounds dirty, but it smells like good. It smells good. 5 prizes. You didn't overdo it at all. It's fine. I'm sure people love prizes. I'm lucky because I get to do prizes, but they're all stuff that Peggy makes, so it requires very little like effort on my part. I just get to like pimp her out basically, or pimp out her sewing skills. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, you will love Raquel's channel. If you're not already subscribed, definitely subscribe to her over there. She just did a bookshelf tour. That was good. Yeah, who doesn't love prizes, right? Yeah. Plus it's really exciting, and we're so funny. When I feel like those of us who are newer, relatively speaking, to YouTube, or who have these smaller channels, we like geek right out on like doing the giveaways at like these like little milestones, and it cracks me up because like some of the channels that I subscribe to on like on my main account, I have like a personal account, I'll subscribe to like, since when did you become my pimp? I look away for 3 seconds. You can't leave me unattended while I'm drinking wine, Peggy. I say when I've had like 3 sips so far. So let's get into the box. Now that, you know, I've got some people hanging out with me. I know it's really late everywhere else in the world. It's like, I'm Pacific time, so it's like 8 o'clock here, but everywhere else, it's like, Marge, you have 700 tarot channels? How do you keep up? I can't. Sometimes I have to go through and unsubscribe, not because I don't want to follow everybody, because I do, but because I get sucked in and I want to watch everything. Peggy's like, dude, we just got home and you've had, what, half an ounce? I know! Not very much. I was talking about how I pimp you out for prizes for my channel, which is like really handy and convenient. And you make pretty things. And I get pretty things, so I like to share the pretty things. Also, I always have it in my head that I wish I could clone Peggy and like borrow her out, like not her, but like copies of her to other people, because she's been so useful. Wait, that sounds wrong. Helpful, healing, loving, wonderful to me. I want to share. Hi, that Barb girl. I'm glad you caught me live too. I don't often do these like late ones, but I have mail and I've had a bad week and I wanna do something fun. So I was like, I'm gonna come do something fun that's low pressure, and you guys can just take me as I am today, and we'll see how it unfolds. I have wine and a present to open. So I say present, but I mean I buy these. I don't get sent them. And as I say in like almost every video, Witch's Moon, feel free to send me something, but I do buy these. I'm opening. Okay, ready? Dun dun dun. So it smells legitimately like coconut. I'm sure there's coconut incense or something in here. Keith, LOL, the pimping. We say dude because it's more polite than saying dumbass. Right? Right? Okay, so this one, oh my god! I'm gonna freak out a little bit right now. I'm gonna actually freak out a little bit. Okay, I can do this. I'm fanning myself already. We'll see how it goes. You're on Vancouver Island. Oh, you're in our area. We're in Vancouver. Well, like Coquitlam, suburb of Vancouver. Hello, Missy's Enchanted Channel. So we always get an oracle card with the Witch's Moon box. I'm dying. Peggy's gonna know why. I think, yeah, Keith's gonna know why. This is the oracle card we got this month. So it's a mermaid. I'm gonna put it over here because you guys are probably seeing the chat on the other side of the screen. I don't know. It says adrift. This whole box is probably gonna, I'm gonna warn you guys right now, my emotions are like up here close to the surface. So if I cry, it's not, it's not because I'm not okay. It's because there's a lot of synchronicities happening around me right now. Like a lot, like almost more, like definitely more than I've ever experienced, and almost too much. So I'm gonna read this and try not to cry. So it says, adrift, letting go, allowing a higher force to take charge for a time. So here's the thing. I'll tell you why this is like getting me. Because I have, if you cry, I'll throw a roll of paper towels at you, and Peggy's always there with the sympathy. That's awesome. So here's the thing about this. Oh, okay, breathing. At the full moons, I started a new thing this year where I pull a goddess from my goddess oracle. And last night, it's beautiful. Last night, instead of shuffling and drawing, I started flipping through the cards to see what would speak to me. Because last full moon, I drew randomly, and I drew Coatlicue, and Coatlicue's message was grief. And I was like, what do I have to grieve? And it didn't really resonate, but I put her on my altar, and I sat with the energy, and I read about her, and I did what I've been doing with this goddess deck for each full moon cycle. Last night was the full moon, and last night was the night I found out. Last night was the night my dad died. So there's a connection there, obviously. So when I was going to change out the card, I felt like I just wanted to see what called out to me. Like, what? She already threw paper towels at me. I'm not even crying yet. Look at this. She literally just hugged it. Did you guys see that come flying in? Thanks, dear. I'm not crying yet.
Dustin said he would die.
What? Dustin said he would die if you... What? I will die if I see that door open and Peggy pop in with her... Hi! I get it now. I was telling a story and I missed it. So she wants to know. She did actually throw the paper towels at me and now wants to know if Dustin has died. Are you still with us, Dustin?
Did you die, Dustin?
She wants to know. Stop. Oh my god. I just got toilet paper in my own bedroom.
This is more, you know, high.
Always keeping it light in here. Dead. Absolutely dead. Bye, everybody. He's like, I'm dead. Dead.
This is a little more classy than a roll of toilet paper.
Go do your job.
You want toilet paper instead?
No. I'm good.
You want
I'm good. Oh my god.
Who wants toilet paper?
I can't believe her right now.
I'm leaving.
Okay, back to my story.
You're supposed to be unboxing.
I am. This is the first thing I'm unboxing.
Okay.
Anyways. Also, my voice gets higher when I'm whiny. It was paper towels, not TP. Anyways. Okay. So I pulled out my Goddess Oracle deck. Stop helping, Dustin. What are you doing? No. We're not going to be that channel. TP is gentler for her eyes. Oh my god. Okay, I can do this. We're not even into the box yet. Okay. I pulled open the cards and I face up and I just started flipping until one spoke to me and one really jumped out. And it was a mermaid image, and it was the goddess Yamaya. I'm going to say Yamaya because that was the name I used to know her by. I don't know if that's good pronunciation. I'm still working on figuring all of that out. But anyways, the key word was surrender. And I like pulled that, and then I just started bawling, and it was like this big thing, and it just felt really big. And then there was a whole bunch of synchronous stuff that happened after that, but it was just this really intense moment. And yeah, so the fact that I'm getting a very similar message here with letting go and surrender, god damn it. She just freaking, what is your problem? What have you guys done?
For TP.
You guys
voted her on the eyes. Molly said. I think it was Molly that said.
This is my life now. Thanks, guys. And now that this has happened, you guys have all manifested it. And if I start bawling, it's all of your fault. I'm just kidding. It's not really. No, but.
Don't cry on the blanket.
Hold on, just one moment. Okay, we're good now. We're good now. Oh, I've got a dog cuddled in right behind me, and she's like traumatized.
Like, why are you being an asshole?
Why are you guys throwing stuff at each other? Hi, Carmen. You're just in time for Peggy and I to have some kind of paper product war. I don't know what just happened. But apparently I now have toilet paper in case I start crying. So, I mean, there's that.
I voted.
Dustin is laughing so hard, he's crying. So, apparently he needs the paper products now.
But everybody voted. I had to switch out.
And then being cracked is like, at least Simon is in here. It's to see you put the roll under. That is wrong. If anybody in here puts the roll under, just like see yourself. I'm just kidding. No, you can stay. But, I mean, you can stay and be shamed because this is the correct way for toilet paper to go. Over. Over is the correct way. It's always been the correct way. It will always be the correct way. And we feel very strongly about this. I
annoyed your puppy. I'm making her feel better. She doesn't like
Peggy's behind me, and she's probably hovering so that I actually don't start bawling in front of this whole thing.
I'm gonna go away. I just want your dog is upset.
Barb, girl, what are you saying? What travesty? What are you doing? He knows not what he does. Exactly, Molly. I know. So anyways, okay, we've managed to make it into the Oracle card. Let's see it. But, so yeah, that was my connection with, like, mermaids and Yamaya. And on top of this, so on top of all the synchronicities and wanting to work with her, bye, honey. Please don't throw any more paper at me.
Well, your dog's not like, what the hell are you doing? She's just sitting there ducking. What are you going to throw?
She's just waiting. She's all cuddled up behind me. She's been so close ever since yesterday. She's just like, she's touching me all the time. She's so sensitive. It's actually really sweet. Anyways. In addition to all those synchronicities, today when I was kind of all screwed up in my head a little bit, I said to Peggy, I was like, I totally just shopping therapied because there is a mermaid tarot that is not even technically out yet. It comes out March 7th or 9th by Lisa Robertson, who did the Animal Totem Tarot. And I totally impulse bought that. And I've been talking to people about, I've been talking to Keith actually about Yamaya. And I've just been, there's been a lot happening in my head with this. So the fact that it's a mermaid, and I mean, it makes sense. It's a sacred sea box, but parchment. Anyways. Already, I need more wine because you guys, I just got attacked with paper. I can do this. I'm bracing myself. Sacred Sea. Okay, I'm going to try not to look at spoilers, but I'm going to read the intro. So I'm just going to fold it over so I don't cheatsy pants it. The magic of the Sacred Sea has been a great influence in the protection and healing aspects of our craft. As we nurture our inner and outer selves throughout each cycle of our journey, we count on the blanket of protection that the great oceans provide for us. As the waves of movement in our bodies match those upon the vast greatness of the Sacred Sea, we align ourselves. While working with such beautiful and one-of-a-kind tools this February, we harness the great power of the goddesses that embody oceanic energy. Synchronicity, you guys, and the healing power they represent. The magical items in this box, are as follows, and I'm not going to keep reading at that point. So we have a sigil. I want to read about this, but I'm going to read about this once I'm, when in doubt, just add wine. Truth. That is my truth. Although I am like a really major lightweight, it's actually hilarious. I have like half a glass and I can feel it. So like, I'm like a 2 glass tops kind of girl. And 2 glasses on a rough night. Like, I mean, yeah. Anyway, I still am losing my voice. But yeah, so I will look this up after because sometimes if I try to look things up during, I end up spoiling my surprises. And I like to be surprised. So I'm sorry I'm not frozen, but I just saw the next thing in the box. I'm totally going to cry. More wine. I can do this. I'm going to show it, and then I'm going to see if I can talk. Keith, tell me you're still in the room. Do you guys see what this is? See, Peggy knows. You know, right? We were cuddling last night, and I was literally telling her about this experience. Excuse me, I'm not going to be able to talk. Oh. So, Yamaya is in my box. What does it say? Does it say how she's pronounced? Botanicals, aloe vera, bell pepper, cilantro, fern, indigo. Do I have some indigo? Lemon verbena, lettuce, lotus. I can't even, like, my face is probably so red right now. Yeah. Yeah, there's, like, seriously something to this right now. And I've never had this experience, you guys. Like, I've been working with goddesses. I was telling Keith this earlier. I've been working with goddesses, since I was like 19, 20 years old. I've worked with, I've consciously worked with goddesses. I've worked with Coventina, I've worked with Hecate and Caradwen and Rhiannon. I've worked with a lot of goddesses. A lot of the Welsh pantheon for several years. I worked with a lot of them. None have ever done this, ever. And it's hitting me so, so, so hard. And obviously the timeliness of this, what I'm going through, is a pretty big transition in my life from just dealing with loss and grieving and processing and all that kind of stuff and moving into a new stage. But I can't with this. Like, this is... So anyways, I'm going to breathe. I'm going to not fall apart in this video. But mostly because, guys, I ugly cry. If I let it go, it's gonna be not pretty. We're gonna open up another pretty in the box, and I'm gonna set her down for now. But this is one that I think I'm gonna have to frame, and this is one I'm gonna have to frame. And yeah, not a coincidence at all, Molly. And I don't know if you heard this story about the card and all. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know who was even here. I'm just like, I'm having like one of those brain fog moments where I'm like, did this just happen? Like, did I just tell you guys this story about this goddess who is literally sitting on my altar? Like, the card, if you guys look, right where the corner is, right there, that is the Yamaya card on my altar right now. Like, I'm not making this up. And I seriously and deeply apologize to anybody who, if I'm mispronouncing, like I'm still working on it. I saw one pronunciation somewhere that was written, I think it was in the Goddess Oracle book or somewhere else, where it sounded like maybe Imanja or something along those lines. But I don't know. Whew, breathing. Okay. I'm clearing my throat a lot, and I'm so sorry if that's really annoying. I'm going to pull out herbs. Herbs seem safe. We're going to pull out some herbs. Whew, okay, lemon balm. And I'll read about all this stuff after, because I don't like to spoil. Although maybe I should, so that I can handle all this. But chamomile, which is good because this one's pretty powdered up. It's been pulverized a bit. But I actually wanted chamomile in my kit because I've been doing more botanical reading work, like reading about botanicals lately. I've gotten a couple little book. I can't talk. When you can't talk, you have wine. That's what you do. That's what I do. Only occasionally. I make it sound like anyway. Sorry for the not wordsing. This is not going to be an eloquent video in any stretch. But I've been working with botanicals. Molly helped me by sharing some pictures of her lovely decks to narrow down to a couple that I wanted to work with. So I've picked out I picked up the Botanical Inspiration deck. Yes, chamomile. I don't know what I said. I might have said it weird, Dustin. I'm sorry. I picked up the Botanical Inspiration deck, and I picked up the Hedge Witch Botanical Oracle. Sorry, my brain is moving a little slow because I'm kind of processing the fact that I just got Yamaya in my goddamn box. Also, sorry for the swearing, but it's a moment. Anyway, chamomile is a very... Oh, not you. Oh, gotcha. I probably missed something. Sorry. Okay. Chamomile is a very calming herb. So we could just bathe in that right now. That would be good. And then I also have watercress, which I guess that makes sense. Watercress is probably a very watery herb. You need a new deck. You haven't bought one in ages. Let me enable you. Missy, tell me what your tastes are. I would be happy to suggest one of many that may suit your preferences, as would probably most people in this room, because we like to geek out on this sort of thing. Those are the herbs I got. I don't know if I just told you what they all were. I think I did. I'm still reeling a little bit. Okay. Okay, let's pull something out. Let's pull out salt. Salt's also pretty innocuous, right? We can do this. I'm sure that I want to know what smells like coconut in here. I wonder if it's this. Mispronounce a common word. You just got your Bohemian Gothic, Dustin? Oh, I'm so glad you snapped that up. It is a beauty. I love mine. I did a really good, you love all kinds of decks, LOL. Well, the Mermaid Tarot by Lisa Robertson is coming out, and it's now ordered because grieving and shopping go great together. It is wonderful. Yeah, it's got some personality. It really snuck up on me a little bit. I picked it up mostly because I really wanted to try a Baba Studio deck before I pre-ordered the Alice Tarot, which I ended up doing after that. But Bohemian Gothic is nice. And I used it around Halloween time and ended up doing a Shadow Self reading that was really, really good and powerful. So our Sacred Salt looks like it is water, which makes sense since our theme of the box is the Sacred Sea. This is not what smells like coconut. This smells like something else. Oh, it smells so good. I'm really bad at describing smells. Yamaya. That's how I've always said it, Carmen, but I'm not entirely 100% sure. Hi, Tangerine Layla. This smells so good. I want to be able to give you more than that. There's definitely some floral and some sweet. I don't know. I'll read it to you after. But it's got some like botanical loveliness as always. This one's got less like flower buds in it. So I think if it's got botanicals, it's probably not a lot. Excuse me. If it's got florals, I mean. I don't see a lot of buds or anything in here, but it probably has some chamomile in it. That would make sense. Okay. I need to make sure I'm breathing. Okay, I'm going to pull out the next thing I've touched, which is this. This looks like my oil. I love these oils, and I've been using the heck out of them. Thank you, Dustin. You're so cute. So this is a theme, this box, I guess. So if you can read the Witch's Moon fancy writing... This is a Yamaya oil. It's probably a good thing that Peggy threw those paper towels at me. I'm sorry if you can't hear anything I'm saying. I just kind of trailed off there. It's a Yamaya oil. It smells so good. Can I just bathe in this? I will read all the scents and what they have in them. But my mind is a little bit blown at the moment, to be honest. You threw it back, but you got loads of TP. You're right. I did throw the paper towels back. Peggy's just calling me on my crap now. I got this. I'm good. I'm good. I haven't started bawling yet, so we're doing not bad. But I have a Yamaya oil and a Yamaya artwork. Yeah. So this is a thing that's happening. Oh, my throat. Okay. More wine. Fixes everything. There's another little thing. It's got like a little piece of the confetti. Excuse me. Crap TP. Did I say crap? I don't even remember saying it. I'm so out of sorts. It's kind of bizarre. Also, thank you to everybody who is staying up late and hanging out with me because I know it's late. And it's also like midweek. So like, this doesn't feel like it has anything in it. Oh, I see something. I couldn't see it when I looked at it with my real eyeballs. But when I hold it up to the camera, I just said real eyeballs. I know my real eyeballs are looking at the camera too, or at the tablet. But I can see a shape in there. But I can't see it when I look at it. Do you know what I mean? I can't see it when I look at it directly, but when I look at it indirectly, I can see a shape. Do you guys see the shape in there? I did say crap, apparently. Okay, good to know. Okay. Oh my goodness! Real eyeballs. Yes, I know. I say silly. Look at this! It's the teeniest, tiniest little sand dollar I've ever seen in my whole life. And I don't know if you guys know this, but sand dollars make a star shape. I don't know if it's going to show up on camera because this guy is so little. But they make a star shape, like a pentacle shape on the back. This one looks like it maybe has only 4 instead of 5 on the back. You're usually up to 1 or 2. Oh, well then this time works great for you. That is the teeniest, tiniest little, what does it look like with your fake eyeballs? But it looks like a shape. I'm really bad at describing things. This is so cute. And I used to collect sand dollars too. I've always grown up on the West Coast. Coast being relative because Puget Sound area in Washington was where I grew up. But the ocean was never far, and I loved collecting shells and sand dollars. And I have such an affinity for the sea. So I was so excited when I found out the theme of this box was going to be the sea. I just didn't expect the intensity of all these other synchronicities along with it. I love this little guy, but he seems so delicate. So yeah, I don't know what I'll do. I need to figure out something to do with this little guy. Okay. Oh, this feels like a crystal. I could use a crystal right about now. I brought over my golden healer so that I could like hold it during this video in case I got funky, and then I forgot and reached for wine instead because I make good choices. Grew up in the same area, did the same thing as a kid. Yeah, Lady Lucia, so nice to have you here. Oh, I think this is howlite. This is so pretty. I don't think I've ever actually held a rough howlite. It's very, very white. I could see why they would pick this for a sea themed, like an ocean themed box, because it literally feels almost like sea foam. Like it's giving me those feelings like you get when the foams are sort of the foams. I can't even talk, you guys. I'm so sorry. When the foam, like the sea foam, is like lapping at your ankles. That's what this reminds me of. That's what this makes me think of. I'm kind of petting it now, but it's beautiful. But it has those streaks of gray, and that's got to be howlite. I'll look it up, but that is really, really pretty. Let me know if any of you guys get this box, because I'm curious. But I love this. This is so pretty. And again, I don't have a piece like this. I don't even think I have a polished howlite in my collection right now. This is exciting. I'm very happy about that. And it comes in these little, just so you guys know, I end up ditching these and repurposing them for other things, but I don't keep my crystals in them because look, this is what happens to unlined bags that are not Peggy bags. They always fray. But this box feels very full of value. I'm sure it's the incense I'm smelling. It's gotta be. I feel the incense in here, so I'm gonna pull that out. Calming? Really, Molly? I need that. I'm gonna put this back in my lap now. I need some calm. No, this isn't what I'm, where am I getting the coconut smell from? Maybe it's the way that this smells from a distance. I might just be like oversaturated with smells now, but I have coconut incense. And this might be, I don't know. It does smell beachy for sure. Like it smells like the beach. Like, you know, like not quite like a sunscreeny smell, which is really coconutty, but it smells like it's that smell mixed with some other smells. It does smell good. Also, thank you everybody for hanging out with me because this is good. I like this. I like hanging out with you guys. Okay, I've got a candle to take out. And then there's something in a big box. And there's artwork that I have avoided looking at in case it spoils the thing in the big box because that has happened with me before. I've hidden it under, but it was behind Yamaya, so I've left it behind Yamaya, and I will pull that out in a second. And what did Molly say about Howlite? Howlite helps with stress and pain. Oh God, like, right? How is, yeah, it is yeah. So, I'm sorry, I'm not wordsing again, but like, obviously this is going to be helpful to me right now. Okay. Candle. And I used these, and last month's candle, well, I guess it wasn't last month's candle because I used that for something else, but I used one of my Witch's Moon candles for my Bridget candle this year for in bulk. You got what you needed when you needed it. I sure did, honey. You are right. I just can't with the synchronicity. This is a beautiful blue candle, and I can't get, why is it so hard? I can't get the paper off. I can't get the paper off. Oh, maybe it'll slide. Oh, it slid, but then I lost my, okay. I like to keep these little, ties over the spells that come with, what does it say? Waters of the Sea. Well, you know I'll be doing that spell real damn soon, because this is, I'm sorry that I can't put this down right now, you guys, but I really have to put this little piece of twine back over the spell so it doesn't fall off. Why is life so hard right now? So dumb. I'm going to just fight with this on screen. You are welcome for the entertaining content that you are being exposed to right now. Come on. We can do it. Also, my nose is really itchy and I need to itch it. Okay, there we go. Okay. Now I can itch my nose and I can have wine, and then we're going to open the big box. Okay. It's big, and it's padded, and it's satin. Look. Marge says she should take a trip to BC. You should. Oh, you did it. Grace is averted. Peggy was just waiting for me to, like, holler, honey, come save me. That's what I would do if I wasn't on camera. I would have already called for her and, like, fix it. Like, thrown it in her hands. Like, you open it. I can't do it. Because I'm a big baby about things like that. But I'm on camera, so I'm going to be a big girl. Okay, this is pretty. This is what's left in my box. So far, I'm just going to recap. I'm going to draw it out. So, sacred salt, 3 little herbs, drinking from my big girl sippy cup, that's right. 3 little herbs, our candle, which this actually has this really pretty, I didn't even show you guys. I was so busy trying to take the wrapper off, but this is what it is. I love these beeswax candles. I think this might smell like coconut. I might be imagining it, but it has a scent. And the last few candles I've gotten have just smelled like beeswax. Now, this might have just soaked up the smell from the incense. I'm not really sure, but it does have a smell. And it's a nice smell, so that's good. I love how these burn, and if I were to ever stop getting the Witch's Moon box, which will never happen, probably, I would buy beeswax candles for my spell work because they burn really, really nicely. They last, like they don't burn super fast, but as they burn, they don't like puddle or drip. They're really nice. Oh, I was recapping. See, you guys can't trust me to like maintain a thought for very long. Sacred salt, herbs, candle, incense, and we always get like, I feel like at least 6, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. And I just burnt my last one tonight from the previous box, which is about how it goes. Like usually my batch of incense lasts me about until my next box. The Howlite, the Yamaya oil and artwork, which I need to frame and hang, like ASAP. Like I feel like that's really important right now. yeah, and the artwork, of course, and Yamaya, which is priceless right now. I can't get that. And this box. Okay, I'm gonna open it so you guys can see what I see. I'm gonna see. Hope it doesn't feel like it's rattling around. So. Okay, so for starters, I know I got really, really quiet. Whew. Whew. Okay, so there's the box. That is a shell? How did they do this? Okay. Okay, just so it doesn't blend into the background, that is a shell with I think a Lemurian crystal point, a Lemurian quartz crystal point. Yeah, what Molly said. This is a like a shell wand. I have to just. Okay, so I read. Okay, I'm gonna lose it again. So I read when I was doing a very limited reading about Yamaya, and I can't stop rubbing my nose. I read that no, I've got TP, honey, I'm fine. I read that I can't remember where. I read that the people that used to work, like I'm not going to say this right, so just please don't judge the way that I word this. But the people that used to work with Yamaya would listen to conch, however you say that, shells, as a way of listening to the goddess. See, I'm doing the thing. Whew, more wine. Stuff that back. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not stuffing it. I don't want to like super ugly cry. But, so yeah. Yeah. I'm feeling very like seen and held by deity right now in a really special way. She's saving it for me, Peggy says. She's like, she's gonna turn off this video and start bawling. I mean, I'm letting a little bit of it leak out. Hold on. Whew, I got this. Treats and hugs later. We went and bought cake. Like, legitimately, we were out and about, and we were, like, shipping some things. Yes, it would, Keith. Yes, it would. We were shipping some things and out and about. I actually sold my, some of my decks from my last, what do you call it? What did I just do? The video. Decks that are leaving my collection. So I sold a couple of those, and I was shipping a couple things out, so I did that. And while we were out, we were just getting ready. We were literally driving by the house, and Peggy's like, wait, do we need cake? And I was like, hell yeah, yes, we need cake. Please keep driving. Please take me to get cake. And no, Molly, I still have, I'm still looking for a home for the Wild Unknown trimmed and the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit trimmed. Did I show the Animal Spirit trimmed? Maybe that's a new video. I need to do a video about Oracle decks leaving my collection. And also my Beautiful Creatures is probably going. Good night, Missies. Thanks for hanging out with us. I actually can't with this right now, though. I need to read about all this stuff. Oh, the artwork. The artwork is probably about this. Okay. Let me just slide my things over to the side here. So we had our Yamaya artwork. See, I knew this would spoil it. I had good instincts. The magical shell. Okay, I'm going to read you guys this. At least the beginning of this. Born of earth and water, shells are treasures for an invisible world. They occupy a sacred space between shore and tide. Why is this making me emotional? Revealing, sorry. I can't even. They occupy a sacred space between shore and tide, revealed by the ebbing and flowing influence of the moon. And I am Cancer, ruled by moon, you guys. Like, this is my planet. I know, because I read my chart. Thanks, Dustin. Dustin, by the way, at Modern Metaphysic Man, is running an astrology series on his channel every Sunday morning, which is freaking amazing. And really well put together with blog posts and just random plug. You gotta do the thing. Yes, it's beautiful. Witch's moon. You guys are online right now. Okay. Okay, I'm literally gonna start. I can't. See, I told you. That was crazy. Ah. Oh, okay. I can do it. It's been a big day. I've got TP, Dustin, so I'm good. And Molly says TP is better for my eyes. Thank you, Keith. Oh, okay. I can do this, though. By the way, thank you, Witch's Moon. You didn't just make me cry because, like, you're you. It just was a lot all at once. Wet wipes are better for skin. You're so right. Okay. No, I've got lots of TP. I got a whole roll, you guys. If I go through a whole roll in this live, we've got problems. Okay, so I'm gonna read the rest of this. I can do this. Okay, so the powerful receptive energies imbued in shells help to draw in all good things, emanating transformative healing energies. Yes, please. And serving as... Is she gonna throw me more? She's gonna throw a whole frickin' pack in here. You thought you were gonna see? Why though? I'm good. What are you doing now? What is she doing? No, you guys. What?
There you go.
Thanks, babe.
There you go.
Thanks, babe.
There you go.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Are you having fun?
Yes.
Okay.
Kind of. Also, all the crying. When meditating, okay, I don't even know what I've said. I'm sorry. We're just gonna, whatever. When meditating, the shell paired with quartz crystal acts as a protective barrier to would-be invasive energies and helps to repair damage to the aura. During meditation, place the shell wand over energy centers of the body to realign or balance discordant vibrations. Yes, please. Yes, please. I will be, I don't know what I was just going to say, because Dustin wants to be adopted, and now I'm like, Dustin could be my brother, let's do this! I don't know how that worked. Wait, brother, where did my brain just go? I don't even know. But yeah, you're in our family now, there's been a TP initiation of some kind that just happened, I think. Okay, and then there's a bit at the bottom. I'm not going to read the whole thing because apparently I'm just going to keep crying if I do. But there's a bit here about sacred spirals. And now I'm going to tell you what all of this stuff is freaking about now that I've bawled my eyes out about everything. But yes, this is freaking beautiful. And where have you guys ever seen anything like this? Like, this is the thing that the Witch's Moon just blows me away with, is like, who has ever seen a shell wand before in their entire life? Like, please raise your hand, because I know there's only 17 or 18 of us on this video right now, and I don't even care, because I've never seen anything like this. And I've been kicking around with looking at witchy stuff for a very long time. A very long time. Not that right? It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. And they just magical. Just magical. I almost said magical crap. It's not crap. But you guys know what I mean, right? Like, just... Exactly, Molly. I know. This is what I mean. Like, I pay Canadian, so my price is like whatever price you guys pay in the US and your dollar amount, my dollar amount is like 30% higher just because currency's not good. And then shipping, and I still have never felt like I have wasted my money ever on one of these. I can't. I can't. Whew. I can't. I need more wine. I need more wine, and I need to hold my howlite, and then I need to tell you. Right? I've never seen anything like it. I can't believe this. And especially with just all the connections the last couple days, and just all of these synchronicities and Yamaya, and I'm just having like really big feelings about all of this. And it's no more wine, just saying, like, wait, I haven't even drank my whole milk bottle yet. Look, I started up here when I started the video, and I'm only down like halfway. So that's like half. Okay, this is probably holding, I don't know, I should measure it sometime. But I'm pretty sure this thing, when I fill it to like there, which is the highest I ever fill it, is like 2 glasses of wine. Maybe I should measure it at some point so that Peggy can stop accusing me of drinking half a gallon of wine, because I don't ever do that. And also I never get hangovers and I never get drunk. So there's that. So I was going to tell you guys what the box had to say, and I've lost my parchment, and I've got toilet paper everywhere because Peggy was here. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, hold on. And I need to smell my Yamaya oil again. This smells so freaking good. What is in there? Okay, I need to tell you guys what's in all the things. And I'm sure, like, oh, your arm is about numb. Are you holding your device, Molly? I'm sorry. I like to cast YouTube on my TV when I'm at home. We do that with Becca's lives all the time. Hi, Farah. That's okay. It's okay. I know it's super late. Like, I'm just being random, being on, like, at this time of the night. Okay. I'm going to tell you guys what's in stuff. Have a good night, Molly. Thank you for being here, popping in. Okay, so the handcrafted wand with shell point. This handcrafted shell wand has been a very exciting piece for the Witch's Moon. Well, yeah, hello, of course it is. To place inside of this collection, having been created over the course of 12 months. I am not surprised. This is freaking amazing. I can't. This is the most special thing I've ever gotten. Ever. This beautifully elegant wand was inspired by the true mystical power brought upon the shore as a sacred offering and a gift from the divine. Born of earth and water, shells are treasures from an invisible world. And then it goes on to repeat that part from the artwork. When meditating, the shell paired with quartz acts... Oh, that's still from the artwork. Okay, hold on. Symbol of spiritual development and rebirth. This ancient form has shared wisdom over the ages. And it goes on. I'm not going to read you the whole thing because you will be like, it's late. And yeah, I can't. But the Magical Shell Book of Shadows artwork, of course. The Yamaya Book of Shadows artwork. We have also included a beautiful Yamaya Book of Shadows artwork. Let's look at her again because she is gorgeous. Let's see. Here we go. The powerful presence of Yamaya provides a leading role in the appreciation and sacredness of the sea. Yes. Also created by Adrienne Alden, specifically for the Witch's Moon. Now, I think Adrienne Alden does quite a bit of work for the Witch's Moon, and she always does gorgeous pieces. So, yes to Adrienne's work. Stunning. Powerful piece holds such strength within our gratitude for the great Yamaya. Yeah. This is the Sacred Sea Healing and Protection Sigil. I could use this right now. And this, like, design or this pattern reminds me of waves. It reminds me of waves. It's beautiful. Yeah. The spell candle was Watchers of the Sea. Spell candle. Watchers of the Sea. That's beautiful. Yamaya Magical Anointing Oil. That's what I wanted to talk about. Okay, here we go. Is there a specific upright? I don't know, honey, because it's not, there's no, it doesn't say. Like, I feel like that might be it because it looks like waves, but that it might just be open to interpretation. Usually there's a word, and there's no word on this one, so I think I'm going to decide that this is the way it goes because it makes me think of waves crashing with that shape, but I don't know if that's specifically the right upright. The smells. Let me tell you the smells because I'm so bad at describing them. Okay. As a mother goddess, Yamaya is fiercely protective of all of her children, the fortunate and the disenfranchised. I can't with the synchronicity though, you guys. It's like she just scooped me up and was like, "Hey, you're working with me now," and I'm like, "Okay, I'm happy about it, but it's just really overwhelming right now." She cares deeply for all people, providing comfort during times of intense sorrow or hardship. Sorry for the weird faces. This is me not bawling. She oversees the practice of grace, love, and forgiveness, health, healing, and ancient wisdom. I am not going to say this right, and I'm apologizing in advance. The African diaspora, directly resulting from the violent transatlantic slave trade, transformed the Yoruba Yamaya into a highly syncretized mother of all. She is a constant champion, working tirelessly to inspire us to be our best selves. Regal and distinguished, the elegance of Yamaya resides in her non-judgmental, compassionate nature. With such deep respect and admiration, this Yamaya Magical Anointing Oil has been created with a full and vibrant heart. You did, Nina! Hello! I don't even... What time is it there where you are? Is it early morning? It must be. Because it's like 8-something p.m. here, I think. Yes, excellent! I am really, really, really excited. We recommend anointing your skin. Is it going to tell me what's in it? Because that's what I really want to know. Here we go. So we've enchanted this magical oil with avocado, lavender, and rosemary oils, and have included papaya, ground sage, and spearmint. I would not have picked those out. Maybe the papaya. It's 1 p.m.? I'm so bad with time zones, clearly. Okay, maybe I get the, I might get the papaya. I don't know that I get a lot of mintiness, so the mintiness is kind of understated, but it's really good. You will also find a Lemurian quartz said to personify oneness into your aura. And then they've also included a special mixture of our Song of the Sea magical oil from our personal cabinet of witchery. And then it says be careful when applying to skin because there's sunflower oil. I have no reaction to sunflower oil. I anoint my body with this, with all of my witch's moon oils with no problem whatsoever. So I really enjoy doing that. I literally have so much toilet paper around me right now. And a piece of howlite in my lap because Molly said it was calming. And I was like, yes, please. I could use some of that. Let's read about the howlite. I'm pretty sure that's... I'm dropping stuff. And not the good stuff. Like, not the toilet paper. Hold, please. Okay, there we go. I'm back. Never thought you'd say that all in one sentence. Uh-oh, what did I say all in one sentence? I don't even remember what I said. And my voice is going, so more wine. Why is there so much toilet paper around me? Good night, Hexen. I think I probably missed a couple people. I'll say good night. Good night. Good night, everybody. I know it's so late. I'm so late. Thanks for popping in, though. Okay, it was upside down. Let's talk about the howlite, because I'm like, yeah, rough howlite. We've included a beautiful piece of rough howlite to accompany you on your rituals and meditations. They are hand-picked specifically for this collection so that you may create a stronger bond with the energies you wish to work with. As an attunement stone, howlite provides us with the ability to connect more deeply with our visualizations. I am such a visual person. That's what I just said. It's not the wine, that's just me not being able to speak. I'm such a visual person that I don't necessarily need help boosting the visuals, but that's interesting. As the sea may be far for some, howlite allows you to strengthen your connection to its powerful force. A great meditative stone, howlite can be used in many meditations in which you wish to dispel restless and unwanted emotions and energies. And then there's the sand dollar offering, that little teeny baby sand dollar. Where did you go, little baby sand dollar? There you are. This little guy. The sand dollar has been a representation of goodwill and peace in many cultures and religions. We have placed the sand dollar in your collection so that you may provide it as an offering during your rituals and meditations. That's so beautiful. Realization incense. Does it tell me what the smell is? Because that's what I really want to know. This is the realization incense. Many trips to the ocean have given us a sense of calm and peace amidst the clutter and chaos that surround inner cities and buildings. The truest sense of knowing that we have gathered from these visits is the presence of the now. As the sun sets across the ever-flowing sea, we know where we are. This feeling of power provides us with a perspective that we often revisit during ritual. We've chosen this incense to place inside of this collection for the power it brings with it of realization. As you allow the smoke of this incense to waft through your surroundings, visualize the vast ocean providing you with perspective. This realization can have a profound impact on the energy that fills your space. Yes! And then it goes on to talk about the lemon balm, chamomile, and watercress, and then the personalized oracle reading, and of course the blank parchment that they include with every box. I use these. I'll cut these up and write my intentions and burn them. I use them in spell work. I always set them aside. I have my magical ink set, which was from November's Mystic Scribe box, and I do my writing with that set specifically. Hello, Nomadic Tara from Australia. It's so good to have you here. It's kind of cool that some of you from Australia are able to make it because I'm here at like a time I'm not usually here, so that's kind of fun. Yeah, so, and the howlite keeps blending in with the pile of toilet paper in my lap. Also, I totally missed whatever it was that Peggy said I said all in one sentence. Never thought you'd say that all in one sentence. Oh, TP and howlite. I know, it's kind of a funny comment, and I just did it again. Apparently, yeah. It's a great time for you guys. Oh, that's good. Maybe I'll do some more of these. Don't blow your nose on the howlite. I'm not going to blow my nose on the howlite. Also, you guys can just deal with my sniffliness because it's not that bad. and it's fine, and it's been an emotional day. So there's that. And also I've made more progress on the wine, so there's also that. Those of you in Australia, it might be a little early for wine if it's only 1 o'clock. Although I suppose not all of Australia is 1 o'clock right now. Probably just some parts of Australia. Because Australia's a big place. Peggy wants to go to Australia. Don't store it with the TP. What would I do without you, honey? Probably blow my nose in the light is probably what I would do. I'm not treating it like a challenge. I'm enjoying it. It's 4 o'clock in QLD. Is that Queensland? And 4 p.m. in Melbourne. Queensland! Oh, I did pick right. Peggy wants to go to Australia so bad. So one day. I think combined our 2 bucket lists are a trip to Australia and a trip to Europe for sacred sites. I could have one and pretend I'm in Queensland. There you go, Nina. You're set. You're set. So in case you missed it, Nina, I'm just going to show it again because it is stunning. This is what the main feature was in our Witch's Moon box this month. And I legit can hear the sea in here. I used to do that as a kid too if I ever found these. It's so peaceful. I'm probably going to spend like a lot of time holding it up to my ear. I can't believe how stunning these are. And I don't even know how they managed to, there's obviously some kind of like, this must be a resin or there's something that they've done. I don't know where the shell ends and whatever molding or sculpting was done begins. I don't know. I think that the shell probably ends somewhere in here and that this was kind of molded or sculpted around it with the quartz. But it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Anyways, I'm going to stop fawning over my pretty here. Oh, and look how beautifully packaged that it came this month. Like with this gorgeous box. Like I'll probably find a new purpose for this box now that my shell is in it. Our shell is opened. Hi, to anybody I missed. I probably have to wrap this up because I don't think I've had dinner yet, actually. What time is it? I'm just going to check my... Oh, look, it's 9 o'clock and I haven't had dinner yet. I should go do that. But this was really fun. I think I've been on for about an hour. So thank you for everybody who hung out with me. This was so amazing. That explains the wine forking so well, Peggy says. Have a beautiful night, day, Witch's Moon too. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I am going to sign off for now. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me. As you know, this was kind of a difficult day, and it was just a really good day to get good mail, and this was just really special and meaningful for me. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. I did not plan this live at all, so it was really nice that some of you guys popped on and saw me and joined me because I didn't post anywhere. I didn't post in the group, nothing. So remember, if you are new here, to hit like and subscribe and all of that good stuff. And I will see you all again very soon. We will see you on Saturday for Self-Worth Saturday in some format. I just don't know what that's going to be yet. But I will definitely be hanging out with you guys on Saturday as well with Peggy beside me and not throwing toilet paper at me. So that will be good. And I hope you all have a beautiful day, evening, or afternoon wherever you are. And I will see you all again very soon.